everyone. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying your lunch, taking a break. I thought I'd sneak in here a quick live and hop on and say hello and let you know about some announcements going on and give you an opportunity to ask any questions you might have about parenting. Now, before we get started, that open closet, I can never get this right there. That's my cat hides in there. So I leave my closet open. She frequently is in my office with me during the day. And when she's anxious, she goes in a little box I keep in there for her to keep her calm and safe. So the vet recommended it, and I do that for her. So I keep it open, and you can see some of my mess, but that's okay. We're all friends here. Anyway, I wanted to hop on to tell you, give you some announcements I'm really excited about. So I'm sort of all over the place, um, meaning I have been in childcare forever, right? So I did have a childcare website. I had done a childcare podcast for a while, and then I've pivoted over to a lot more focus on parenting. And so I have my Facebook and Instagram reels and posts, and no, okay, and I have my childcare coach's website, and I create products for parents, ebooks, and other content on my Stand store and on my Amazon Kindle store, and there will be more of that coming. But it's confusing. I mean, it's confusing to me. My email is Pam at carefinders with a Z, CAREFINDERZ.com, because that's another company I have for work that I do with companies for childcare. So it's confusing. So I'm rebranding everything, and I'm starting this all over. Give me a few weeks to put this all together. I mean, we're going to continue as we're doing right now, but my website will be PamelaPalanza.com. That's easy to remember. Even I can remember that. Anyway, everything will be in one place. The links to my stores. You can link to find, you can come on to Facebook and Instagram and find my reels and posts there, but you can also have the links to them there. I'm also going to be doing more lives on a consistent basis. So I put out a reel the other day asking people for their input on how frequent they would like to see the lives. Is there a preferable day and time that they would like to see them? And I did get some feedback, and I thank you for that. I am in multiple countries, so followers are all over the place. And obviously, I can't do this to meet every time zone. So I think what I'm going to do is, based on the feedback I get from you all, so feel free in the comments section if you have a preference for daytime frequency, put it there. I'll take it under consideration. But I think what I'm going to do then is take these lives, and obviously they're recorded. And when I'm done, I'll put the full video on that website. I'll have snippets on the reels, but I'll have a full video there. So if you missed it or you're in a time zone that this is not suitable for you, you can still catch it on the website. And I need your participation here. So send me ideas of what you'd like to talk about or you'd like me to talk about on these lives. I can do this all day long because, as most of you know who follow me, I love to talk. And I've been doing parenting for a very long time. But let me remind you, I'm not a parenting expert. I'm not a parenting coach. I'm a parent. I have 45 years of parenting under my belt. I've raised 4 children, I have 8 grandchildren, and I've been in childcare for 40 years. So I've dealt with lots and lots and lots of children, and obviously parents. So what I tell you, my advice or my opinion is purely that. And you can take it or leave it. That's, fine. We all parent differently. We have different parenting styles. And in the same family, you may parent your different children slightly differently based on their own needs. So that's cool. That's cool. So I would love to know what topics you'd like to talk about. And if you're on right now, you put it in the comments section. And then the other thing is, I love doing these reels. Absolutely love this and connecting with you all and listening to different opinions and bouncing ideas off each other and agreeing and to disagree and all that good stuff. But there's only 60 seconds or 90 seconds, and that's just not enough time to go into anything in depth. So what I'm going to offer also on this website is a podcast. Now, I had done a podcast for about a year on childcare. So if any of you are looking for childcare or are in that world right now, on that journey, go to childcarecoaches.com, and I have all my podcast episodes up there as well. I used to be out on all the major, podcast platforms, but for this, it'll strictly be on PamelaPalanza.com. So I'll post the podcast episodes the same time, the same day every week. They'll be 15 to 30 minutes. It'll just be the audio up there for now. And I'm asking for people who would love to be a guest. So if you're a parent or a grandparent raising grandchildren, or a grandparent just having concerns or issues about your grandchildren, and you'd like to chat, what we'll do is a Zoom. It would just be you and I on camera together, and I'll record it and record the audio. But the podcast is strictly audio. So no one will see your face, and we don't have to give your name. We can just give a first name. Keep your anonymity if you're so inclined. Eventually, I may do a YouTube channel that would include the video and the audio, but that's down the road. But if you're interested and you want to talk about a situation you're having with your child or an issue or a question, you can reach out to me at pam@carefinders.com and let me know. And then I'll schedule you to be a guest on the podcast. And then I will post those to the website. So cool. Now, all of this is going to take some time to get together. So give me, like 3-4 weeks to get the site up, designed, all that good stuff. That's a lot of time-consuming work I have to do to rebrand everything. But I'm excited about it because it's going to enable me to connect more with you, engage more with you, have longer conversations than I'm able to right now. So it'll be cool. And there might be some other goodies and surprises up there anyway. So throwing it out. I've also got approved on Instagram to do subscriptions. You pay a small fee and then you get exclusive content. And I said okay on that, but honestly, I have no idea what I would be doing on there. So that might be something you're interested in. I don't know. I've got to piece that all together. Anyway, but enough of all of those. I want to talk to you about a specific issue with parenting. So I did a reel. I shared a reel. Let me put it this way. I love to share other people's content. I obviously don't have all the answers, and everybody does things differently, so I'm happy to promote and share other people's content. And there was a nanny who said when she has children in her care, she will say to them, 1, 2, 3, you or me. Excuse me. And the example she gave was a child's jumping on the couch, and she will look at them and say, 1, 2, 3, you or me. Meaning you get down or I'm getting you down after I'm done counting to 3. My real reaction to that was, there's no need to count. There's no need to count. You just say, you need to get off the couch. Now, please. And if they don't get off, you take them off. Now, some people agree with me. In fact, a lot of people agree with me, and some people didn't. They said, well, what's wrong with giving them a count? Here's what's wrong, especially in this situation. When you count, when you say to your child, I'm going to count to 3, 1, and you drag it out. Some people go like this, 1, 2, 3. Other people go 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. You get me on this? Okay. When you do that, you're telling your child, you have this much more time to do whatever you're doing that I don't want you to do. And they know it. And so when you do that every time, they've now learned, well, I don't have to listen to her right now or him right now. I can just mess around a little while longer. And in this situation, especially, there's safety factors concerned. Bouncing on the couch is not always safe. They could fall off, break an arm, smack their head on the table on the way down. There's lots of things that can happen. They can get injured, right? So that's not safe. And then jumping on the couch, no, it's furniture. It's for sitting. It's for laying. It's not for jumping. You can jump outside. You can jump on a trampoline. Give them other options for jumping. You can jump on the floor. You can pretend you're a frog. Let's pretend you're a bunny and jump. Whatever. But there's safety, and then there's this expensive couch. Even if it's not an expensive couch, it's a couch. That's part of your furniture. You don't want them jumping on that, do you? No, I don't think so. So give them alternatives. Say, we can jump outside. Because one person said, what am I supposed to do? What happens if they get back up again? I said, you take them back down again. What happens if they do it again? I said, you don't allow it to happen multiple times. Take them outside. Get them a trampoline if you have one. Bounce them on the trampoline. Let them jump in the yard. Redirect them to another activity. Remove them from that room. You're the adult. You're in charge. You never get in a power struggle with a child. Because if they start jumping again, you take them down. They jump again, you take them down. You might have to do that for repetition purposes so they get it, but now you're in this power struggle. Now they're playing with you and they're attention seeking. And you don't, no. Take them down, get them out. Now, I've had grandchildren come here and start jumping on my couch. And I'd say, you need to get down. Couch isn't for sitting. You can jump outside, but you need to get off my couch now. And they do it. And they know not to jump on the furniture when they come here. Because that's the whole point. If they think they can jump on the furniture at your house, then they think they can jump on the furniture anywhere they go. Not cool. So you need to teach them that, be consistent with it, follow through with what you say, and can all this counting stuff. Seriously. You're wasting your breath. And they know that they can play with you a little bit longer than they should. All right. That's my 2 cents worth for today. I'll be posting this on Facebook for those of you who have missed it. Again, I love your feedback on the lives, the frequency, the day, the time, and then if you're interested in being a podcast guest or you have a question for either the live or the podcast, shoot them to me at Pam at Carefinders, CAREFINDERZ.com, and I will take it from there. And remember, hug and love your babies. Bye, y'all. Hang on, I'm still here. I just had a comment come in. I thought I was done, but I'm not. Okay, Becky, thank you. I appreciate that. I know what you meant. I gotcha. I hope it was helpful to you, and I'm excited about it. So if you have questions, shoot them to me. But thank you for hopping on, and I really am out now. See y'all later. Bye.